My best score yet.
Yeah, well, you still owe me a game.
I've got to get home. If anyone asks, I was at your place, okay?
Sure.
They'd kill me if you found out I was hanging around here.
Yeah, well, do you want to play again tomorrow after school?
Okay?
Beat you next time.
See you later. It can't stop. Tony Johnson, what are you up to? Tony!
I thought you were going to cut the lawns this afternoon. You have to earn your pocket money, you know.
Sorry. I forgot. I'll do it tomorrow.
Where were you after school?
I just stopped by Chris's place. Played a few computer games.
You're not still hanging around with that Chris Matthews.
Okay.
I'll put some on your plate if you don't take some.
I don't know what's so great about salad anyway.
Because it makes mothers feel like their kids are eating something decent for a change.
Tony, could you come here? Tony.
Come on. You'll still be here when you get back.
This is Constable Coretti from the local station. What you been up to?
Me? Nothing.
You didn't mention a fire at the school.
It was just... I forgot. I saw it on the way home.
You were seen running away from the school, Tony. I think you better tell me what you know about this. You could be in a lot of trouble.
Perhaps you better come inside.
Dan, I don't know anything about it.
Inside. I want to hear the whole story. But I thought you were playing all the time with Chris.
This all happened on the way home, Dad. That's what I've been telling you.
You were seen near the school just before the fire brigade arrived. Mrs. Chandler said you ran into her.
She's an old friend of my mother's.
Then there's no chance she'd make a mistake in identifying Tony.
No. Of course not.
And then it was getting late, so I came home.
Listen, son, you're getting into pretty deep water here. The courts take a pretty dim view of arson these days. Why don't you just admit it and tell us why you did it? You cooperate, maybe there's something we can do to help you. Otherwise, it's up to you. What was it, son? Getting even with one of your teachers? Was that it?
Now, hold on. I don't like the way you're browbeating my son. And I refuse to believe he did this. Do we look like the sort of people that burn down schools?
All sorts of people get into trouble, Mr. Johnson. Your Tony's no exception.
Well, if this doesn't stop, I'm going to call my lawyer. You can deal with him.
Play it how you want to. You must think we're pretty stupid, Tony. Why are you lying to us?
I'm not.
You didn't go to Chris's place after school, did you?
Tony, just answer the question.
We talked to the owner of the video arcade. You were there with the Matthews boy, not the best company to be keeping. You were there till just before the fire was reported, weren't you?
It's true.
Your story just doesn't stand up, Tony. You start lying and no one believes anything you say. If you're going to ring your lawyer, you better do it now, Mr. Johnson. I'm afraid we'll have to book him.
Why do I have to spend all the holidays at Gran's place? My friends will be on the beach, messing around together, and I'll be stuck up in the mountains.
Mom, Tony, we've talked about this till I'm blue in the face. Your father and I think for a while you should stay away from your friends and keep out of trouble. And we don't think we can trust you anymore.
I won't be any more trouble, I promise.
You should have thought of that before. Your father has a business to run. What do you think his clients will say when they find out you've burnt down your own school?
I didn't. How many times do I have to say it?
Tony, you're staying with Gran until the new year. You can come back when you're due in court. Look at it this way. At least you can spend time with Grandpa. He does enjoy seeing you, you know. And that won't be too bad, will it?
Peggy, how wonderful to see you. Hello, dear.
Tony.
I better give him a hand or I'll be here all day. I'll take that. You carry your things in, come back and get the rest. He's not going to like it, Peggy.
We'll see. He won't be idle. There's plenty to keep a boy busy round the garden, and we don't mind a bit of hard work, do we, Tony?
You've restored that old chest. I thought you were getting rid of it.
We've had it so long I couldn't bear to get rid of it. Come on through, Tony. Your room's ready.
Where's Pop? In his workshop?
I'm sorry, Grandpa isn't here. He's off on one of his expeditions.
When's he coming back?
You know, Grandpa, he'll turn up when he's good and ready.
You said he'd be here, Mum.
I didn't know he wouldn't be, okay?
I want to go home.
Now, that's enough of that. You finish bringing in your luggage, and I'll make some afternoon tea. I'm sure he'll be back soon, all right?
It was the only thing I could think of to cheer him up.
worried than I've ever been.
Why?
It's silly, I suppose. But he's never been gone this long. 3 weeks, a month, but not 6 weeks. And he usually sends a letter or a postcard, but there's been nothing.
I'm sure you'd have heard if there were anything wrong. He's bound to be back soon.
I do hope you're right. You've still got an appetite, I suppose. Why don't you have some of my homemade lemonade? So, we'll see you Christmas Eve.
Look after yourself. And don't give Gran a hard time, please.
He'll be all right. We'll get on just fine, won't we? They won't jump into your mouth, dear. You'll have to use your knife and fork.
I don't have to eat them at home.
For the next few weeks, you'll be staying here.
I reckon they put something in these just to make them taste horrible.
It might taste better if you'd think about the homemade apple strudel and ice cream I was planning for dessert. Look, I know we have different tastes and different ways of doing things, but for the time being, we're going to have to find a way of getting on. And that means eating what I give you.
Everyone's always bossing me around.
Well, one of these days you'll have children of your own, and then you can boss them around.
Gran, I promised Mum I wouldn't give you a hard time, but that doesn't mean I have to like everything. And I hate this.
No apple strudel?
No.
Don't forget, lights out at 9:30. You've done such a good job, I reckon you've earned this. In fact, why don't you take a break for a while?
Can I go for a ride on my bike?
All right. But be careful. The roads are quite busy round here, and don't go too far.
All right. See you later. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Yeah, we should watch where you're going.
I guess I was going too fast. I'm sorry. It won't stay on that way.
Oh, what would you know?
I fixed a few. Okay, so what do I do? Chain's too slack. You'll have to adjust the rear sprocket. You'll need a spanner. There'll be one back at my Gran's place. I'll help you fix it if you like.
I can't stay for long.
Just as long as it takes. Okay? My name's Tony. What's yours?
Brad. Mum calls me Bradley, but I hate it.
I hate Anthony too.
I tried fixing up Mum's vacuum cleaner once. When I switched it on, it blew all the dust and the junk out the back. I'm not too hot at things like this.
Now, if you pull the wheel against the chain... No, against the chain. Other way.
Oh, sorry.
That's it. Hold it there.
You know, Mum won't even let me help with the washing up anymore. I break too many plates. But it's not my fault. They just slip, you know.
That's it. Fixed it.
Oh, thanks.
What do you want to do now? You want to look around?
I don't know. All the kids reckon this place is creepy. Sometimes you hear weird noises in the night. Your Gran's not a bit of an old witch, is she?
Well, she makes me eat really weird vegetables.
What, all the time? What's this place?
It's where the noises come from. It's Grandpa's workshop.
What are the bars for?
Pop does all these really weird experiments with wild animals. Only kidding. Want to look inside? We can get in through here.
It's okay. I don't want to get in trouble.
Don't worry about it. I have to get these off first.
Tony! Lunch is ready!
Oh, I better go too. Thanks anyway.
What about the Savo? I'll meet you here.
I don't know.
You doing anything else? Okay, well, I'll see you after lunch.
Naturally, I'd rather your grandpa was here to keep an eye on you. He understands young boys better than I do. What I'm saying is I'm not trying to make life difficult or punish you by getting you to do a few chores.
Doesn't matter what you say, it's the same thing.
What was that?
It is punishing me. Everyone's always blaming me for something I didn't do.
No one's blaming you.
Then why am I here, Gran? I haven't done anything wrong. But Mum, Dad, even you think I'm guilty. I can't see any of my friends. I can't do what I want to do. Isn't that punishing me? I hate this place. I wish I was anywhere but here.
I'm sorry you feel that way. But we're only trying to do what's best for you.
Then why don't you all just leave me alone?
Tony! Maybe we haven't been concerned enough about what you've been going through, and I'm sorry. Look, if you promise to stay near the house, you can forget about your chores this afternoon, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Maybe you should spend some more time with young Bradley... What's his name?
You don't mind?
I hear he's a very nice boy. You never know. He might be a good influence.
No, you better go first.
Come on. Isn't this fantastic?
Seagull Laboratory. You sure your grandpa's not a mad scientist?
One thing he isn't is mad. He just works in here.
Where did he get all this stuff?
I don't know. I haven't seen this before.
Looks pretty old.
Watch it.
Sorry.
Better not touch anything, okay?
Mrs. Johnson, good afternoon.
It's, Mr. Green, isn't it?
Yes, from the bank. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
I beg your pardon. What was that?
I didn't want to disturb you. I've come about your loan.
The phone is just fine, I think.
No, Mrs. Johnson, your loan. I don't wish to be pushy about this, but your loan hasn't been paid for 3 months. You owe us $1,500.
Pardon?
Mrs. Johnson, we don't seem to be getting very far. Look, I'll put all this in writing again. I'll send you a letter. And we'll talk about it when Mr. Johnson gets home. I'll be in touch. Well, thank you, Mrs. Johnson. Bye for now.
Oh, be quiet, Matilda. Can't hear myself think. Go home. Dear me. Oh, George. Where are you?
Your grandpa must watch movies while he's in there. He's got stacks of videos.
Hey, this one looks good. Time game travel notes. Could be one of Pop's. He invents new video games sometimes.
You better leave it alone.
I want to have a look at it first.
We should really get out of here. That's him. That's Pop.
Entry into the personal journal of George Johnson, dated October the 30th. I'm making this tape because I've solved a mystery that's puzzled scientists for centuries. The mystery of time. More than that, I have built a machine that enables me to travel through time.
I don't get it. Is this a movie?
I don't know.
I want you to know that I'm starting a very important
Let's listen.
experiment. And I'm taping this message so there's a record of my research in case something goes wrong. I'm about to travel over 100 years back in time. And the truth is, I don't know if my machine can ever bring me back. I may never return. In fact, if I haven't returned by the time you're watching this videotape, I'm probably in trouble. Very deep trouble indeed. Still, anything may happen. And I look forward to recording more data when I return. For the time being, that is all I have to report.
I was right. Your grandpa's wacko.
I don't think he's kidding. He's not like that. He's never been wrong about any of his inventions before.
Look, I don't think we should get involved. If something's gone wrong, they might blame us.
No one will know if we don't tell them. What I want to know is, where's the time machine?
Oh, I don't want to know.
I do. It's really important to me. I guess broccoli's not that bad, once you get used to the taste.
I'm sorry, dear. What was that?
Gran, is everything okay?
Nothing you should worry about, dear. Soon as your grandpa gets back, he'll fix everything up.
Fix what?
Eat up.
Where was Pop actually going, Gran? Did he say anything?
I don't know. He doesn't usually tell me these things. He just packs and goes.
When will he be back exactly?
Eat your dinner. That's a good boy. Very impressive. We might make a gardener out of you yet.
Can I go off and see Brad now?
Why don't we do a deal, as they say these days?
What deal?
The fences need painting. If you promise to do a little bit each day, that'd be an enormous help to me.
Can I spend the rest of today with Brad and start tomorrow?
Well, that seems a fair enough arrangement. The paint's in the shed when you're ready to start.
It's a deal. I'll see you later.
I'm doing you a lettuce soup in a few moments' time. You use the ripe leaves of a lettuce of a fairly simple taste like this one. I'll show you a really bitter one in a minute. But now that fish dish I did for you some time ago that you approved
with the soy sauce, that was delicious.
The fillet and the splash of ginger.
Yes.
Those leaves are appropriate for that. The lightest blanching to tenderize.
Oh, instead of the spinach, you can use the
lettuce as the background to the quiche instead of pastry.
Delicious.
Very delicious. Now, that's
because it's such a waste, isn't it, throwing out the outside of the lettuce there? You've got a beautiful lettuce and you, just get rid of all that.
Hey, this is called the Time Game too. This has got to have something to do with Grandpa's video.
I'm not really into computers. They're dumb.
People are dumb sometimes. Computers aren't.
Your grandpa wouldn't come in here just to play computer games, would he?
The reason he works in here is to keep things secret.
What sort of secrets?
Let's give this a go.
Tony, don't.
It's only a game.
This is a game?
That's what Pop was talking about. This is the time machine.
That?
Well, what else could it be? Can't you see? This is my big chance. I can use this to find Pop. He's the only one who can help me.
Help you do what?
Look, I'll explain.
I know, I don't want to know.
Brad, I have to find Pop to get me out of some serious trouble. You know that big school fire a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, I saw it on TV.
Yeah, well, the cops think I did it.
You burned it down. Why?
I didn't do it, honest. But they've charged me and I have to go to court in a couple of weeks' time.
They've charged you, but you didn't do it.
I wasn't there, but I can't prove it. Look, if I'm lying, I'll give you my knife, my computer, my model airplanes, anything you want. I wouldn't be going to this trouble if I did do it, would I?
I guess not.
I don't know what else to do. I'll end up going to reform school or jail. Or worse if I just sit around. But if I can work out how to use this machine, maybe I can prove I'm innocent. Somehow.
Created.
Oh, dear.
Blown it. Everything.
I told you something would go wrong. We'll never explain our way out of this. It's gonna explode!
It only needs recharging. We'll have to fix the power first.
But you're not gonna try it out.
I don't know. Just stay here and keep an eye on it. I'll be back soon.
Hurry up. It's freaky in here.
What's up, Gran?
Ah, this is the one. I think it's the wiring in this old house. With my luck, it'll probably need replacing. And it's bound to be expensive. Oh. It's so dusty in here. Where'd I put that fuse wire?
But you don't know the machines come from anywhere. It might have just been invisible and reappear when you turn things on.
So you're saying Pop can make things invisible, but he can't make a time machine?
Being invisible's different.
Look, I'll bet anything this is his time machine. And by playing the game, we've brought it back. Now, he's stranded somewhere.
Okay, where?
He said he was going back over 100 years ago. Not sure where exactly.
Why don't you send the machine back? It's safer.
I might have to look for him.
He could have got into that bubble, switched things on, and just disappeared. Kapow! Maybe he's dead.
What would you know?
Hey, he could be, that's all I'm saying.
I've called the electricity people. They're coming to check everything in the morning.
Where do I put this? You're worried about Pop, aren't you? Gran?
Let's not talk about it. What do you want to do tonight? Do you want to watch TV?
No, I've got something else to do.
Hey, Tony, you in there?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I snuck out. Mum and Dad think I'm in bed. Look, I was thinking about what you said. All the kids think I'm a bit of a nerd, a bit clumsy, you know. But maybe I can help you, if you want me to.
Thanks. That'd be great. First, I'll have to check out the whole system. How it works, where you can go.
You are going, then?
This is different. I didn't get this far with the program before.
Coordinates? What are they?
Let's find out.
Oh, it's a latitude and longitude. I've seen them in my atlas.
I reckon that's where Pop's gone. And this will tell us the date. 18th of December, 1860. Here goes. Won't work unless I charge it up again.
Tony, don't. It'll blow.
I'll have to risk it.
Good day, Mrs. Johnson. Good day, mate. I've checked the whole system. Wiring seems pretty old, as you say, but it's in pretty fair condition.
Then it won't need replacing.
Not for a few years yet.
Thank you. That is a relief.
There is one thing, though. You been using any big appliances lately?
Only the usual ones. Why?
Well, I was checking your meter and there's been a huge increase in power consumption. 2 or 3 times your normal level.
What's caused that?
Beats me. Gonna cost you an extra couple $100, though.
It isn't one thing, it's something else.
Well, sorry about that. That's all I can do for the time being. I'll check your appliances.
Thank you. I'll see you out.
Good day.
Thank you, dear.
Gran, I know you think I'm too young to understand, but maybe we can talk about what's bugging you.
I don't want to worry you with my affairs. And you've got your own problems, what with this court case coming up.
I know. I try not to think about it. It's Pop, isn't it?
Do you have to call him Pop?
He likes it. You're worried about him, aren't you?
Tony, I've been married to your grandpa for over 40 years, and we've had our ups and downs. But he's a clever man. He's always made a good living from his work. And he's always been the one who's looked after all our money. Now I find we've got almost nothing. He seems to have spent it all on one of his projects. And I don't know what to do. How to pay the bills, or even where he is. I really don't know.
Gran, I'm going to find him, and I'll bring him back. Don't worry. Everything will be okay.
And 149 degrees, 31 east, puts it out here, out west, near Bathurst.
But why 1860? Why would he go there?
Maybe for gold. Oh, we learned about it in history. It was, one of the first gold mining areas.
Hey, why don't we both go? We might find Pop quicker that way.
No way. You'll probably explode or end up as antimatter.
Pop wouldn't design a system that'd fail.
No, I'll stay here. You might need some help if...
Yeah, if. I'll need this too. Let's do it. It's recharged. It's ready to go. What's it say on the console?
Where?
The coordinates, the time.
It's all there, the date, everything.
Take over here.
Look, how long is this going to take?
A couple of hours, maybe.
What if it takes longer and your gran's looking for you?
Just cover it for me, okay? Type yes and hit the space bar.
Look, are you sure about this?
Tony, where is that boy? Tony? What is he up to? Tony? Tony?
No, I knew this would happen. How do I bring him back? Yes. No, where are you? Return machine. Oh, what? Oh, no.
Now, which way?
It's a disaster. What do? No.
Oh, Brad, aren't you playing with Tony?
He's just back at my place. We're still fixing up my bike. I just came back to get a spanner.
I was just calling him in for lunch.
Oh, Tony can eat with us. Mum won't mind. Please, we've nearly finished.
Well, all right.
Oh, thanks. See you later.
I don't know who you are, tramping around like a herd of elephants, but you'd better come out and show yourself. I'll not be hurting you. If your intentions are peaceful, then so are mine. Well, you're only a lad. And a strange-looking one at that.
Who are you?
My name is Harold Wiley. Wiley by name, Wiley by nature. Photographer by profession. I take portraits. Singly, families, or in groups. Are you interested?
No. I'm looking for my pop. My grandpa.
Well, you better sit down a minute. You're looking mighty weary. I'm just having a feed. Parrot soup. Care for some?
No. Thanks all the same.
Your clothes tell me you're a stranger around these parts.
I'm from Sydney.
Ah, that would explain it. Quite a fashion capital, I've heard. Some water, then.
Thanks.
When did you last see your grandfather?
Oh, a fair while ago. It's just that he's needed back home. I've got a photograph of him.
Quite exceptional. The color, the quality. This must be from Sydney, too, I would guess. Then I must head up that way soon.
Have you seen him?
I do believe I have seen this man hereabout. There's a store and a few shacks up that way at Crystal Creek. I've seen him there once or twice.
Great. How far?
Oh, about half an hour's walk. But if you're heading to town, I'd dress differently. They might find the Sydney fashion a bit conspicuous, if you take my meaning.
Thanks. I'll give it back as soon as possible.
It's all right, lad. I'll be up the other way at Cocky's Corner for the next few days. You can find me up there. You might take off those fancy shoes. Most of the lads hereabouts go barefoot.
At last.
Entry into the personal journal of George Johnson.
Show me how to use a program. That's what I want to know.
Through time travel. So I've programmed the computer to carry out the following functions. First, I boot up the system in the normal way.
More flour, and tomorrow, Mr. Johnson, I'll be certain to set some aside for you.
Thank you, Crocker. I'll begin to pick it up.
Service, especially to gentlemen, is our motto, you know. Oh, and we all know a gentleman when we see one.
Excuse me, mister.
What are you ragamuffins doing here? Well, get off, or I'll take a whip to you. Bacon? Tea? I hope you can pay for all this. Well, come in. And don't touch anything, do you hear?
Huh? Hey, Bob! Hey, Bob! It's me, Tony!
You murderers, you little thieves! Come back! Hey, you, come here! You're an accomplice, no doubt.
Let me go!
You little beggar, you're staying right here.
For the time being, that is all I have to report.
Got a good mind to hand you over to the police, you little criminal.
It wasn't me. The other kid took it.
You tell that to the magistrate.
He's guilty. I saw the whole thing myself, him and the other boy. Working in together, I'd say.
You see, there are witnesses.
Yeah, now, why would you be saddling yourself with a nasty piece of work like him? Well, what say we come to some arrangement?
What sort of arrangement?
Well, I'm short-handed back at the claim, and he'll be useful. 5 bob, and I'll take him off your head. More than the price of a loaf of bread.
Take him, Joe. If I see you around here again, I'll skin you alive.
Now, understand me, boy. Broke, please, ain't you? You understand me? Any trouble, right? And you'll be sorry, right? Do I make myself clear, boy? Now, no fancy tricks. We'll get walking. Come on. Move on.
Don't just stand there, girl. Get more water.
Hey, Jack! I'm back with a trophy!
And quite a prize. Where'd you find the lad?
I did a bit of prospecting of my own, you might say.
He looks strong enough. We can always use a volunteer.
Exactly my way of thinking. Exactly my way. No hanging about, boy. Get yourself up and help the girlie. Go on.
And we'll take a break, eh?
In relative comfort, I reckon.
Go on, boy. Don't get any smart ideas about running off. I'll be watching you.
Hi. I'm Tony.
I'm Emily. If you're going to help, bring some water. I'll work the cradle.
What's it for?
We're mining for gold. You stupid or something?
Hello, Mrs. Johnson.
Oh, hello, Brad. What can I do for you?
I'm just wanted to let you know that we're still busy down at my place. And if it's okay, Tony'd like to stay for tea?
I was rather hoping he'd do some more work on the fence today.
Well, I can help him do that tomorrow. Can he stay for tea?
All right, but not too late. I don't want him staying out till all hours.
Oh, you bet. Thanks, Mrs. Johnson. Bye.
Bye.
How come you haven't tried to escape before?
Why should I? This is my mine.
Yours? The way they're treating you?
Well, it was my father's mine. Joe and Jack used to work for him. But he died last winter from consumption.
Gee, I'm sorry.
It was a good claim, and they've just stolen it from me. And I have to work for them like a slave.
If we get away, where do we go?
Well, there's a police station at Bathurst. I've got relatives there. My aunt and her family.
All right. Do you know the way to Cocky's Corner?
That way.
If we head there first, I know someone who can help us.
Now we've got to get through this woods somehow. Make a hole.
I'll see what I can do with this.
It's all right now, Mother. I'm home. I'm home.
Are you sure it's all right with your mother, Brad? Fine. No, if Tony's helping with the dishes, I won't hold on. Yes, tell him to be home straight after breakfast in the morning. Thanks for calling.
Hurry, they'll be up soon.
Right. You ready? You're not taking that.
They're my things. I need them.
We can't carry that.
They don't go, I don't go.
Have it your way. I'll go first. You follow. Hurry up. What are you doing?
I can't push it through.
Leave it.
No.
Come on, or we'll get caught. Which way?
Hey! Hey, you kids! Come back here! Hey, Jack! Hey, Jack! Oh, Jack! Jack! Oh, my head! Jack, wake up! Come on! Get young and get in the way! I'll get the horse.
Which way now? Hurry!
And Mum had to go off to work early, so Tony's having a shower now.
I wish he was as keen to have a shower here. Look, I felt Tony needed a bit more freedom than I'd been giving him, but you two are behaving yourselves, aren't you?
Oh, sure. I'll go get him now if you like.
That's not necessary. You remind him that we do have a deal.
Okay, Mrs. Johnson. Now, can I get it right this time?
This is the wrong way. We're heading for Crystal Creek.
In here, quick. What are we doing in here?
It's gone.
Yes, type yes.
Why are we here? What are we going to do?
I don't get it. I left it here.
Left what?
That. Emily, trust me. It's our only way out. Hop on.
We got him now, Jack. All right, we know you're in there, you little brats. Now come on out.
is that boy? Really? Brad, what is his name? Hello? Oh, Helen. How lovely to hear from you.
So I had to bring her with me. What else could I do?
Where are we? And where's she gonna stay? Your Gran's freaking out and she wants to see you now.
Emily, I know this might seem a bit strange to you.
Yes. How did we get here? Where am I exactly?
Look, this isn't easy, but we've travelled through time, into the future. This shed's out the back of my Gran's place.
What?
This is a time machine. I travelled back to 1860, and now I've brought you here, to my time.
That's impossible.
That's what I said. But it's true.
And Gran doesn't know I've been away. And Brad's been covering for me, dead set.
What?
You explain.
Hey, I got your back. This is your problem.
Look, I'll go and see Gran, get you some food, and come straight back.
You expect me to believe that I'm in somebody else's house in some other time?
I'll explain it later, I promise. But promise me you won't leave.
All right.
It won't be long.
My mum will be expecting me home too. You'll be all right.
Now what am I supposed to do?
Don't worry, Tony's fine. But what's happening with the police?
Nothing good. Our lawyer's trying to get the case adjourned to see if he can find any evidence to get Tony off. But the police say it's open and shut. They maintain Tony's guilty, and they want him in court as quickly as possible.
Oh, dear. Have they set down a date for the court case? 25th January. I don't know how I'm going to tell him.
Oh, please, Peggy, don't. It's Christmas. I'd like him to enjoy it before anything else happens. Graham and I'll have to break the news to him. Sometime.
If that's what you want, I won't say anything. Yes. See you then.
Hi, Gran.
Tony, where have you been?
Sorry, Brad and I were busy.
After what you said yesterday, I was afraid you might be off on some silly scheme to find your grandpa. And where on earth did you get that shirt?
I borrowed it. It's Brad's.
Well, you'd better return it. And I don't want you wandering off again. Your mum and dad are coming up tomorrow.
Okay. I'll go and do some work on the fence.
Tony? Tony! Are you there?
I'm sure if you work hard, you'll finish the fence in a couple of days. Then you can spend all the time you like with Brad.
Yes, Gran.
What would you like to drink?
Oh, apple juice would be great. Thanks.
Well, at least there's nothing wrong with your appetite.
Emily, I've got some food for you. Emily? Oh, no.
Hello, dear. Lovely day, isn't it? Taking a walk, are you?
I think I'm lost.
Oh, That's no good. Where were you off to?
Bathurst.
Oh, my goodness. You are a bit out of your way. Oh, never mind. Come inside and we'll have a cool drink and see what we can do about it. Where are you from?
I came out from England a couple of years ago with my father by ship.
Oh, thought I could hear a bit of an accent. And what a pretty dress. Goodness me, it's funny how things come back into fashion. My great-grandmother used to wear dresses like that. Would you like to see her picture?
I looked all around the back streets. She's not round here either.
Why'd she run away?
Scared, I guess. Look, you know this town. Which way will she go?
Well, there's only one way to go. The shopping centre.
Let's go.
Don't worry, dear. We'll do something about finding your family. Your aunt must be beside herself with worry. You just tell me their name and I'll give them a call. Can you remember their name?
Sorry. Aunt Charlotte. Mrs. Charlotte Bryant.
She shouldn't be too hard to find. Is she on the phone?
I beg your pardon?
Well, they are on the phone, aren't they?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, well, never mind. I'll look it up. You have your drink. I'll just turn the telly on for you. You make yourself comfortable. Oh, hello, police? Oh, good. I want to report finding a lost child. Well, she says she's from Bathurst.
Where do we look now? Look, I'll go this way. If you find Emily, bring her back to the house.
Okay.
Emily, are you all right? Oh, yes, Constable, I'm still here. Emily, that's strange. They say there's no Charlotte Bryant at Bathurst. Emily? Where's she got to?
Emily, wait!
And using the computer here, the machine travels through time. And that's why you're here and not back there where you were once. You get it?
No. Will I ever be able to get back?
Sure. We know how to program it now, but it needs recharging. Needs more power, you know what I mean? Well, as soon as the machine's ready, I can take you home. But you have to stay here tonight, okay?
If you say so.
Did you bring the clothes?
Oh, yeah, I borrowed them from my sister.
That way you'll be more like us. I'll check the machine. Help her.
How do I put these on?
You'll work it out. I'll go and help Tony.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Johnson, but you must understand that my orders have come from head office. I'm quite happy to let things go on a little longer, but they insist that you pay off the loan payments you owe quickly, within 48 hours. My hands are tied. Otherwise, we'll be starting legal action to recover the money straight away.
Very well, Mr. Green. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. And Mary, compliments of the season.
What is it, Gran?
Money problems. As usual. I'll have to sell something.
We have to talk about Emily and your Gran. Why did you promise Emily you'd take her back so soon?
We can't keep her here. And I'm running out of time. I've got to find Pop quickly to save my neck.
I can't keep covering for you. I'm a nervous wreck already. And your Gran's bound to find out I'm lying to her.
You're doing okay.
And my mum and dad are really suspicious. They want to know why I'm always away from home. They think I'm up to something. What about me? Look, a day or two won't matter, will it? Look, let's talk to Emily. If she doesn't mind staying, then we're okay.
Okay, let's talk to her.
And would you like to try one of my biscuits?
Gran must have visitors. I'll just check it out.
I'm sure you'll enjoy your holidays here. Would you like some more tea?
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Johnson.
Emily. Tony, I don't think you've met Brad's cousin, Emily. Emily, this is my grandson, Tony.
Hi.
Hello, Tony.
Emily was looking for you and Brad. She was telling me she's staying here for a few days from,
Bathurst.
Oh, Bathurst. Right.
Some more milk?
Thank you.
Look, I know where Brad is, Emily. Why don't I show you around?
Won't you finish your tea?
Perhaps another time, Mrs. Johnson.
Do come again.
Oh, she will. Come on, Emily.
Bye, dear.
What did you go and do a stupid thing like that for?
Did you expect me just to wait here forever?
I thought you'd do what we asked.
You could have blown everything.
I don't have to do what you say. I'm 16. I'm older than the both of you. Anyway, you're the one that brought me here. It's all your fault.
I didn't have to help you.
Oh, very well to say that now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's make a deal. You stay here, right here, till tomorrow morning. Then I'll take you back.
What about what we said?
We can't wait. The sooner we fix this up, the better.
So you'll take me back?
Cross my heart. That way we both get what we want.
All right. My father always did this on a deal. Shake.
You have been busy.
That's it. Can I go now?
Don't go too far away.
I'll try not to.
And will you put the paint in the shed? And wash the brush.
Okay. Sorry I'm late. Chores, you know. You okay about this?
Well, we might as well get it over and done with. Anyway, the computer's ready.
Seeing as you're so smart, might as well warm it up. You ready too? You'll keep an eye on Gran, won't you?
I won't need these.
I guess I don't have jeans back there.
Not yet. Thank you.
It's okay. Emily?
Coming. Goodbye.
We better activate.
Are we here?
I'll check. This is it. Let's head for Cocky's Corner.
Here we are.
Just hold that position. And be happy, man. You're rich.
That's the man I was telling you about.
Mr. McNabb, if you'll just wait a while, I'll be over with the photograph.
Hello, Mr. Wiley.
Well, hello, stranger. Funny, I never asked your name.
Oh, Tony. And this is Emily.
My pleasure. You know, I'm glad you turned up again. Why don't we just toddle over to my camp, just over there? And tell me, lad, what have you been up to?
Nothing much. Just traveling around.
And you say these men just stole the mine and kept you working for them?
Well, I didn't know what to do after Father died.
You're a brave lass. Well, this is my home. As permanent as anything can be around here. And there's someone you should meet. I say, a chap could get awfully lonely down there. Why don't you come up for a breath of air?
What a good idea.
I was wondering if you'd seen my grandpa. The man in the photo I showed you.
He's bound to turn up.
Not much luck today, Harold.
I think your luck's about to change.
What?
Pop?
Tony? Is that you?
Pop!
Oh, Tony, my boy. You worked it out. The game. You must have worked it out.
Oh, it took me a while, but it was easy.
Have you seen Gran? How is she?
Okay. That's one reason why I came. She really needs you.
What else? You seem a bit worried, son.
George, I'll be borrowing a horse and going into Bathurst. The girl needs a bit of help from the law. I'll see you, lad.
And everyone keeps saying I lit the fire, but I didn't. No one believes me. Will they put me in a home, Pop?
Oh, not if I can help it. I know you wouldn't do anything like that in a million years.
But there's only one way out of it. I have to prove I wasn't there when the fire started.
Ah, well, we'll see what we can do. But first, we have to sort out Emily's problem.
Well, what about Gran?
Oh, she'll be next. Come on, you two. Come on, there are things to do and places to go.
G'day, Mum. How are you?
Fine, dear. I didn't expect you till much later.
Your garden's looking lovely.
Yes. Tony's been a great help, you know.
But you got him to help in the garden. Tell me a secret.
What was that, Jack? Come on, fire! Hold it! Don't shoot! Don't! You two stay back. Put the hands on them, men. You've got no right to do this. We're honest men working our claim. Is that so? We'll soon see about that. You're making a big mistake, Captain. Her father stole a mine from us. I swear, sir, on my mother's grave.
Search them, men. I don't want them leaving with anything that's not theirs.
You dirty, rotten... I was saving them for both of us, Joe.
I believe these are yours, Emily. There's no honor among thieves.
Oh, no, they're the thieves. I'm herself and the father.
I don't think so, Captain. Cast your eye over these.
We found them hidden in the hut. They're definite proof of her claim, and they're all in her father's name.
There's no doubt about it. The mine belongs to Emily. Take them into custody. And now all that remains is for me to escort you to your aunt's in Bathurst. Shall we go?
We'll hit the road too, Captain. Tony and I have other things to do.
Actually, I've got a good mind to go down and get him. What's that boy's name, the one Tony's with?
Graham, we did get here early.
What if he's playing up again? You don't realise that after he appears in court, our son will have a juvenile crime record.
You can't just assume he did it. Isn't he innocent till he's proven guilty?
I had to sit through all those police interviews, remember? It's not an experience I want to repeat. I'm surprised at you, Mum. I really am. I wouldn't let him out of my sight for 5 minutes.
You can't treat a young boy like that.
No, if you ask me, we've given him too much freedom already. That's why he got into trouble.
Graham, please.
Have a cup of tea.
Now that's it. Perfect composition. But smile, this is a joyous occasion. No moving about. That's it, hold it. All right, that's it.
Takes a heck of a long time.
Ah, photography's still got a long way to go.
You're the only girl I've ever really talked to. And now, I guess I'll never see you again.
You can see me whenever you want to. Here. Mr. Wiley did it for me.
Come on, you two. We can't wait all day.
Well, have a good life.
You too.
Many thanks, Captain. See you, Emily.
Bye. See you later.
See ya.
Get up there, gal.
Graham, what about another...
If I have another cup of tea, I'll burst. I just know he's up to something.
I think you'd be surprised what a responsible young boy he is. At least I found him to be so.
Mum, I'm sorry if I'm being hard on Tony, but it's his own fault. I'm going to find him.
Come on, Tony, where are you?
Well, I'm ready to go. I'd like you to read these, Harold. A few notes on some advanced photographic techniques. They might come in useful, and you'd certainly be the first person to try them out.
You're an unusual man, George. You seem to think about things that no one else thinks about.
He's like that. He's invented a... Oh, Tony's very proud of my little gadgets. Would you do me a favor? Would you look after that?
But that's Gran's.
Well, that's all right. I'll get it later. One way or the other.
It'll be safe with me.
I'll see you later, Mr. Wiley.
Look after yourself, lad.
Goodbye, Harold.
Good luck, George.
Come on.
Pop, I know you can program the machine to the exact location and day you want, but can you get it down to hours and minutes as well?
It's possible. But don't worry about that now. Let's go.
Not a sign of him anywhere. When he does show up, that boy's going to get what's coming to him.
Hi, Dad.
Good day, son. Tony met me off the bus. Had to walk home. Sorry it took so long.
Well, that's a relief. What I want to know is, where have you been all day?
Cheers.
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 Cheers, everybody.
Look, I'm not trying to account for every minute of your time. It just worried me when I couldn't find you, that's all.
I was just playing around, you know.
Oh, that's what got you in hot water last time.
This is for you, Gran. Emily thought you might like it.
Oh, Tony, it's charming. Such a pretty little picture. And thank you for bringing back Pop, just as you said you would. And as for you, George Johnson, what have you been up to?
Who, me? Wait here, everybody. Tony. Now for our surprise. There we are. My little nest egg. Undisturbed all these years. My dear, I know our finances have been a bit depleted this last year.
I didn't want to mention it, but...
It's all right, Peg. I needed the money for essential research. And I'm happy to say it's paid off. Found them on my expedition out west. Quite a tidy sum, I should think. Well, it's a bit late, but I think a visit to Mr. Green might be in order, eh, Tony?
I'll drive you. At least that way I'll know you're coming back.
I've got an idea. We need to talk.
When we get back, okay?
Never underestimate George, my dear. Or young Tony, for that matter.
Shall we go now? We've got some work to do. Sorry, just us.
Oh, don't let him out of your sight.
We'll be in the workshop. Are you sure this is the exact time?
Yep, 2 minutes to 7. Will my plan work? Can we program it to exactly the right time?
With a bit of luck. Grab my camera and let's go hunting. Is that the school? Let's get a bit closer. Any second now. We're going to have to catch these boys before you're due to appear around the corner up there, otherwise you'll get mixed up in time.
Look. Stop Patterson from year 10.
That's got them.
Shouldn't we call the cops?
Oh, this will be enough. The envelope. Right. Let's see what the police make of this. Now, we'd better get out of here before anyone sees us. And I'm starving.
Oh, come in, Brad, dear. Merry Christmas.
Hey, everyone, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Brad.
Merry Christmas, Brad.
G'day, Brad. Hi. Can we open them up now?
You know your grandpa, we have to wait.
Ho, ho, ho! It's Santa time! Hello. I just popped in from the North Pole. By golly, it's warm down here. A Merry Christmas down under.
Such a grandfather.
Yeah, that ought to hold it.
Hello? What now? Well, thank you. Bye. Graham, quickly. The news. Bradley's mother just rang. There's a news item on Tony.
The dramatic new evidence surrounding the $1 million school fire 2 weeks ago was uncovered by police overnight.
Helen, quickly!
And police have urged the parents of Sydney schoolboy Tony Johnson to contact them urgently. Apparently away on holidays, they've yet to learn that police have cleared their son of any wrongdoing after 2 other boys confessed to starting the fire.
Oh, I told you, Mum.
I guess I owe you an apology, son.
I should jolly well think so. Have you ever told Tony all the things you used to get up to as a lad? What about when you and your mates were caught stealing fruit out of Hadley's apple orchard? The police were after your hide, as I remember, but I stood up for you 100%. And you got off too, I might add.
Yep, you're right, Dad. I'm sorry, Tony, I really am. I got so caught up in it all, I believed everyone else and not you. I can't explain it any other way. I'm sorry, son. And I'll make it up to you somehow.
It's okay, Dad. I'm just glad it's over.
Well, everything ended up pretty satisfactorily, I'd say. Come on, everybody, it's time for our Christmas snap. Tony, Gran, in front. And Helen, you save a space for me. Right. Hold that. A Merry Christmas, everyone.